Mazda's beloved rotary engine is back, but not really in the way that you think. Mazda's fan favorite rotary engine is about to be back in production. The rotary engine is a platform that is very unique in the sense that it doesn't use pistons like normal engines. People have called this engine the Dorito Winkle engine just because it's a triangle that's spinning around and it just works a lot differently than a normal engine. The most famous applications of this engine were from Mazda's cars all the way up until like the mid 2010s. I believe it ended with the RX-8, but there are plenty of other rotary Mazdas that people loved, and this engine was just iconic. You know, people loved it because it was different. They loved it because of the high revving. I'm pretty sure these engines rev to like 11,000 RPM. And I haven't even mentioned the Mazda 787B, which has to be one of the most beautiful, and I'm sorry to all the Lexus LFA lovers out there, the Mazda 787B might be the most beautiful sounding car in the entire world. This is the Mazda Iconic SP. It was a special concept edition car that the Mazda CEO showcased at another concept event. I'm not sure if it's like an LA Auto Show or something like that, but the CEO himself said that this one's very different. This concept isn't like other concept cars. You know, most concept cars are made and it's kind of like, let's see how far we could push this design, or how much computers can we fit into this car. Usually concept cars are just kind of wacky, you know, but this concept car, according to the Mazda CEO, is very special because this is actually a concept car that he really wants to push towards production. And this makes me kind of excited because we saw how the Toyota FT1 concept went, you know, that became the Toyota Supra. And we saw how the Porsche Mission E concept went, that became a Porsche Taycan. Both two really beloved cars, you know, I see those everywhere. So with this Mazda Iconic SP, I think it's going to be something great. You know, this is just really great news for a lot of car enthusiasts, to be honest, because, you know, we've had a lot of cars coming back the last couple of years. You know, we had the Supra come back. We had rumors of the Celica coming back. You know, the 400Z, the Z series finally got a new upgrade, a new generation added to them. And then even with other cars such as like the Civic Type R, you know, they're continuing those car lines, and most of the time they're making it a lot better. The Acura Integra, the Integra just came back too, you know, obviously copying the Civic platform just like it did way back in the 90s and the 2000s. I feel like car makers are kind of getting their stuff together, I'm not gonna lie. Even the Bronco, I almost forgot about the Bronco. Earlier when I said that the rotary was sort of back, I mean in the sense that the rotary engine is coming back, but it is going to be sort of like a different application. And these are kind of speculated numbers. I'm not sure if they actually confirmed these at the auto show that the concept car was at. And I'm going to read this directly from the article, and I'm gonna quote the article right here. We're not exactly sure how this next Mazda is gonna be powered, but we 100% know that it's gonna have some form of electrification. And this one is heavily speculated to be powered by a hybrid drive system, which incorporates the rotary engine, sort of like a generator to power the mainly electric system. But a lot of new Hondas are taking in that powertrain sort of idea, like they're kind of doing this, they're using their 4-cylinders more of generators to power their car. But this does seem like an enthusiast concept that Mazda is building, so I feel like they might lean more towards the rotary power and not really to hybridization power, but we'll see. So the article states that this could be anything from a 48-volt mild hybrid system to a full battery electric vehicle, but we suspect that it'll be closer to the former than the latter. So, you know, they want it to be rotary engine, not just full electric, because that would kind of suck. This Iconic SP used a range extender hybrid powertrain with twin rotor engine used as a generator to charge a lithium-ion battery pack, so an electric motor or perhaps even 2 motors, and they drive the wheels to about 365 horsepower, at least in the concept car. So, like every concept, things can change. It could get faster, it could get slower, it could get bigger. We don't know. It's probably not going to get bigger because the CEO states that he wants to get the car sort of down to like the Mazda Miata size. So obviously he's going to be making this car lose some weight. You know, another reason why Mazda really wanted to bring back the rotary for this is, I know it's iconic, but in terms of fuel efficiency, we know that previous Mazdas were not that fuel efficient. But this next generation rotary engine, it should be able to take various synthetic and sustainable fuels. And that's great news when you have other companies out here like Porsche making like net neutral fuel. You know, they're literally getting the carbon dioxide from the air, putting it into refineries and creating like gasoline, which I should really make a video about. So subscribe if you want to hear a video about that. And may I just say that this car is genuinely like super beautiful. Look at the curves on this thing. This red color it's in is amazing. Just like the FT1, the concept Supra versus the actual Supra that we got was pretty different, you know, but it did maintain most of the styling, the sleek line that the concept one had. And I'm really hoping that for this Mazda car that we will keep a large bit of the styling, because this styling is absolutely beautiful. You know, this car really looks like it's from the future. I feel like a lot of car design, especially with EVs lately, have been kind of questionable. You know, they try to make all the EVs look like space spaceship. I know this is gonna be a hybrid car, but this is one beautiful hybrid car. I'm really hoping that it'll be similar to the concept model. As of right now, there really is no say on the price. I can't really tell you guys what I think it will be priced. It does look a little bit more luxury, to be honest, compared to like some of Mazda's other cars. But I imagine if it's gonna come out with 365 horsepower, I imagine it's gonna be pretty up there in price, you know. I know the Supra has around that much, and that car costs like 55 grand brand new. That's pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. The 400Z, I think it has like 400 horsepower, and that one was really expensive. So I'm not really expecting a budget-friendly sports car here. Obviously, they'll still have their Miata for that. So if you want a budget-friendly car, go for that Miata. So yeah, there's a lot of speculation about this car. A lot of people not sure what it's gonna really be doing. People really hoping that it's gonna stay true to its concept equivalent, and I really hope so. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, share. Please comment any views or anything you guys have about this video and about the car, and see you guys later. Thank you.